first, a troubling sign of a second wave. Hospitalizations in New York have surged to the highest number we have seen since the start of summer. Good evening, everyone. I'm Maurice DuBois. Christine is off, and we begin with the pandemic and infections spiking across the country. Yesterday alone, more than 71,000 new cases were reported in the U.S. That's the highest number reported in a single day since July. CBS 2's Jessica Layton live on the West Side with more on the concerning trends across the nation and here at home. Jessica.
Yeah, Maurice, it certainly is concerning. Hospitals in other parts of the country are saying they are at capacity right now with COVID patients on the brink of having no beds. This, of course, is a nightmare we have already faced here in New York, and we beat it, and now we have to prevent it from happening again. In a sign that could signal the start of a second wave in New York, hospitalizations for COVID-19 in the state now exceed 1,000 patients for the first time since June. And yet it's only a fraction of the surge doctors are seeing nationwide. 41 states have reported an increase in new cases. 15 are grappling with record hospitalizations in the last week.
It really does become a moment where all Americans have to recognize that each of us individually has a responsibility if we want to turn this around.
Overall, the number of patients admitted to the hospital with the virus in the last month is up 40%. Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar is sounding the alarm, saying individual behaviors are driving community spread.
And in particular, being careful in household gatherings. This has become a major vector of disease spread.
Friday, the head of the World Health Organization said the virus has claimed 1.1 million lives worldwide.
We are at a critical juncture in this pandemic, particularly in the northern hemisphere.
Meanwhile, hundreds gathered in a violent protest against another round of lockdowns in Italy. Cases across that country have skyrocketed sevenfold since the beginning of the month. Here in the U.S., two major vaccine makers are moving forward with trials. Testing by AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson is back on after being sidelined when some volunteers got sick. The FDA found no link between those cases and the vaccine. This 16-year-old from Ohio is part of the first group of kids to test the Pfizer vaccine.
I figured, the more people they test, the more information they get, and the sooner they can put out a vaccine to keep everyone safe.
But with no timeline for the release of that vaccine yet, doctors are urging everybody to really get back to basics. That means hand washing, social distancing, and wearing your mask. They say that is certainly the best defense. We're live on the West Side tonight. Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
Jessica, thank you.